Be as big a weeb as I want with fucking dolls and fucking everything else, but I think the 65-inch vertical waifu display, because I'm going to use it for Twitch and things and watch videos on it in weird scaling. It's higher, like having the video play here, which is like eye height. It's great for the kitchen when I'm moving around, but having it do this when I'm not doing it, if get close enough, the colors actually come in. Otherwise it looks all blue. That's just the thing of being all fucky. I feel like that's the most weeb. That's like taking what I've learned over the years from all the different vertical displays and everything and just going, you know what? 65-inch. I actually was calculating out of my old apartment. Shit, I took the garbage out just now. I was calculating out how big a TV I could fit between those windows in my old apartment vertically. Because it maxed out at like a 60 out of 50-inch there. A 60 would have been like to the glass. But if I turned it vertical, I think I needed an 85-inch television to keep the same width as my 50-inch television. So if I did like this and I wanted to just still watch a 16:9 content, in order for it to be 50 inches diagonal, 16:9 content, I needed 85 inches diagonal turned vertical. Which would have been hilarious to walk into my apartment and just be like this fucking that on the wall. And it would have been, I could have watched, because I watch things with, everything's on the computer. I don't actually use a tuner or anything. But I could have had, I think up to 3 16:9 videos playing simultaneously. Or giant life-size waifus. Well, that's pretty life-size, because anime girls aren't higher than like 5 feet tall. Like the good ones. There's some, all right, here's the thing. Name your favorite tall waifu. I'm gonna probably go with the one from Code Geass. The one with the slightly darker skin and the white hair. She was, oh my God. Aqua. The Thiodio Oracle Mark IIs. 1 dynamic, 2 balanced, and 2 electrostat. Well, was I even sure these were coming? Like sometimes I don't even know if things are coming and then they come and I'm like, oh God, it's all over me. But yeah, I don't remember. I did the Oracles, right? Was that the one that was a 2-pack? It was the 2 different types. I don't know how much these go for. Thiodio towel. Big ass Thiodio case. I think this has stayed pretty consistent. Thiodio tips. Adapters. Because everyone's trying to bite off the Z12 cable. They're trying to go for the Chimera. Look at that. Very lightweight. All Thiodio stuff is lightweight. They don't go for that heavy metal feel. Very, very dark. Like that's like burnt sugar is what I would call that. It's wild. And there's like an extra bright piece there. It looks like damage, but it's not. It's just a piece of glitter. 2-pin Oracle Mark II. All right. This cable's giving me some weird vibes. Give me a second. Let me open it up. It's very twisty. I need to untwist it. So this is a 4 twist. Ooh, that's a weird one. I don't know if I hate this yet. It's got some waves in it. And it's a 4 twist, which you can just go like that, and bam, you have 4 individual wires. Which could be good if it's done like perfectly. I may have to do this all the way down. Unwrap and rewrap to get the sort of shipping jank out of it. Shipping jank, that's a thing. It's actually better already. All right, I don't hate that. And it looks like we have interchangeable heads. Yeah, it actually comes with no head on it, which is a nice little thing. And I'm assuming we get all 3. Although I'm pretty sure, can we please also in the description, do you care about 2.5? If you have a BTR5, that's the only reason. Or apparently that new Shandling that I have. I'm like, come on. These are slightly shorter. Might be a little bit more manageable than the ones that I have. Actually, I'm gonna put that in there. Give me the 3.5, take a little condom off of it, because I'm gonna put this on the burning rig. Because if I don't burn it in, people will be like, you didn't even burn it in. So there, this. Well, this might be an IMI actually. I wonder if I can collab with a Thiodio product. Because the Thiodio Legacy 3s were like good enough for me to get a set, sell it, and then get the ones that are custom. The custom in-ear ones. Which people have been asking about custom in-ears for like cheap. And there was a company at the show whose banners didn't arrive at the SoCal show. that was offering a $250 IM that was a 5 driver, and for $100 more they'd printed in a custom shell. So $350 for a custom in-ear is excellent. That's like Thai audio money, and I kind of need to try it. Okay. This is the other set of the line sets. All right, I don't have to open this up. I'm just gonna pull it out of the outside box and then put it on the floor right here. That's more of these, everybody. The line sets for the outdoor mini splits to cover the insulated hoses so they don't get damaged, and then you could paint this to match your house. Which I'm gonna have to buy gray spray paint, because that's the thing. Let's do the Home Depot box next, because I'm kind of interested. Oh, I know what's in this. This is one electrical panel. This is the new electrical panel for my basement, which I need because I don't have any space. And for the mini splits and all the other new outlets going in the basement, new electrical panel. We needed a 12 circuit. And apparently, once you go past 8 circuit, everything else is massive. So we had to like hunt down and special order one from the internet. It's a Homeline Valor Ingreri. So this is super exciting. Everyone wants to see one of these unboxed. This is better than Uncle Vito every day of the week. No, what's his name? What's Unbox Therapy's name? I don't watch Unbox Therapy. I never liked his style or his face. It's a Square D. Because Dan, the reason I went with Square D, which is a type of circuit breaker, is because Dan literally has a drawer that you pull out for like 200 feet that's just nothing but circuit breakers. Why does it say cut? There's an arrow, or it's scissors. Corte aqua. Where's the English version? Hold on, I gotta do the English version. Cut carton to protect interior during construction. So they want you to cut the box out and put this over the box. Home electronics protection can be added. $50,000 limited. Plug on, neutral ready. I guess I could just open it like normal. Do I need the knife? Let's see what he does about the knife. This is very unexciting. Pasta link, anything electrical you want, because I don't think you're gonna find a 12 panel. Oh, Jesus, don't fall. That's gotta be the cover. And this is the actual box. Oh, baby, look at that. Gently place this on the countertop. I don't need anything else destroying itself today. Some terminal blocks. Here's where these circuit breakers go click and they lock in there. Got a heavy duty ground screw, which is just sort of floating around this box. The box bonding screw, when required, bond neutral, use a screw. There, that's what that was supposed to be. And that goes there, and this goes here, and this is circuit breaker assortment. Does it actually come with a circuit breaker? Sweet! Comes with 220 amps. One of these will probably be for my my new shop amp. So let me show you how you install a circuit breaker. So here's how electricity works. I'm at the top, which is actually wrong. So here, we'll put it on the cover. You guys know how covers work. Big electrical comes in, big electrical. 2 heavy duty motherfuckers, both live, both 110. And you go one to this one and one to this one so that they shares the load. And then the ground is somewhere else, I don't know. Here's the ground. And what happens is the circuit breaker's got a little clicky click here. And then the other clicky click is the wire you're putting into it. That's it. It's just in and out. That's all it does. Because the ground you just wire into the wires themselves. So this goes, there's a little hook here. And then you line it up with this little thingy thing and you go. It's going. It's going. There we go. It's in. You don't want to have the panel open because then you can go, if you did this, you would die. If you did this, you die. And if you did that, you die. So there's 1, 2, 3 circuits. And then to remove these, you take this, these are only held in by the cover. So if you ever have one of these with the cover off, be careful because if you throw a circuit breaker this way, it could just pop out. That's bad. That's a good way to, by the way, if your kids are acting up, feel free to remove the circuit breaker for their fucking room. And just be like, well, now what are you gonna do, little shit? Huh? 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 A little grease came out of there. A little bit of grease was in that. Nice, pre-greased. So I got 2 free 20 amp circuits and the box and Thigh Audio. Now the last thing, it's amazing how anime girls have no nose. I was gonna say no nose and then there was gonna be one with a little nose. No nose, still hot. If a woman comes up to you in real life and she's got no nose, you're gonna be like, you know, I'm not like against like beauty is truly on the inside, but I think you kind of need a nose. And like nose jobs, like anyone can get a nose job. Like my grandma could get a nose job and I'd be like, grandma, your nose looks great. But just like no nose, like there goes another one. Hot. There's literally just like a shadow there for her nose. Look, famous girl. One little line. It's amazing. In American comics, all the girls or all the characters have these big honking noses. Like that's an important part. The titties are the important part. We never figured that out in America. So I opened these up last time. These are the disconnect boxes for the outside for the mini splits. Here's the other 25-foot length of this shit, which is the 1/2-inch weatherproof hose that the electrical is going to go through for the mini split install, which means that this should be all the connectors for those, because I didn't have them in the last box. I had a lot of shit delivered yesterday, or actually today. Ooh! So wait a second, wait. We'll get to that in a second. Here they are, seal proof. So now, you juggle that. These sons of bitches get mounted into panel boxes like that, but not that one, the ones that are going outside. So you unscrew this, it's got the little grabby claws. Then you take your hose. Where my hose at? Where my hose at? There we go. So you take your hose, and then you put this on here, and it goes floop. Well, what you do is you put this on here first. Then you take this in here and it goes floop. Then you put this on and you screw it. Speaking of screwing this, look at the anime wife. It's okay. When you screw this down and tighten it, this is now watertight. So this gets to watertight, that's watertight. And since I got 2 25-footers and a pack of, I think, 50 of these? 25, pack of 25, which means we can make 12.5 connections. We only need to make, holy fuck, we need to make 12 connections because each mini split needs 2 lengths of this. That's actually cutting it rather close. So I can't fuck up and lose one of those because there's only 1 extra. And yeah, so these other things, I'll leave one wrapped up. Overture makes 3D print material. Look at that vacuum seal, man. Holy crap. Zeos, you bought vacuum seal material. Are you an asshole? Does this have to do with the mini split install? Yes, it does. You know how I was unboxing nothing but light bulbs for like, I don't know, 6 months in this channel to change all the light bulbs? Echo. All lights 100. Echo. Turn on all lights. 2 separate commands. Because if you say all lights and then a number, it only turns on dimmable lights to 100. If you say turn on all lights, it turns on all lights, including ones that are not dimmable, but not to 100. I don't know how to fix that. Like, how would I make the program to do that? Like, put on all lights and then make them 100? Anyway, so yeah, this is a...
1. Come up with an idea. 2. Learn a programming language. 3. Build a prototype. 4. Assemble a team. 5. Comment on everything. 6. Test the alpha prototype. 7. Create and test the beta. 8. Polish and release.
Polish my dick. Anyway, yeah. So I bought gray, this sort of gray. I think this is light gray, actually. Bubble free, clog free, tangle free, compatible with most 3D printers, 98% probability of 0.2 millimeters, nozzle temp of 230 to 250, bed temp of 80 to 90, Jesus. Anyway, this 3D print material, I got 2 of them because the boxes that I didn't open in this particular unboxing, this one, Actually, there's one already unboxed here. These cutoff boxes, which go outside to act as like on-off switches for the big air conditioners. This is where one of those hoses is gonna go. Actually, both of those, maybe. No, just one. This has to go against my house, and that's not the shape of my house. My shape of my house is fucking siding. So Dan came here with cardboard, traced the siding, and he's gonna 3D model a thing that we're gonna print out that's gonna fit this entire panel 6 times. That's why there's 2 of them. So my 3D printer is gonna let it go and make a thing we're gonna mount to this. He brought one of these to his house, and he brought the shape. And he's gonna probably print some and I'll print some. Or I could just do them all. It depends on how long it takes. And these are gonna get mounted on so that when we put them on the house, it's gonna go literally and perfectly fit with the fucking adapter. So yeah, that's kind of exciting. It's gonna be, Dan can always figure out a way to make 3D printing happen in any job. Oh, what? We gotta kill your wife? Well, we gotta kill your wife? Hold on, let me print something for that. That's Dan as a hitman. Brilliant man. Somehow gets 3D printing involved all the time. I'm not as amazed with 3D printing, like as far as its capabilities. Like I'll always think of some other way to do it that's just faster, but it's probably not as good and probably not faster, honestly. Like I need a handle for a thing. I'll go find a piece of plastic and I'll get my router out and I'll route the whole, he would just have modeled it and started printing it already. They probably end up at the same time, 2 very different results. Anyway, too many lights are on, trying to save electricity. Echo, turn on chill mode. Echo, turn on chill mode. Oh, there we go, wait. I don't know about you, but I feel more chill. Anyway, that's an anime butt. This is stuff, I'm stuff, you're stuff, and I will see you in the next one.